What do you want? A kiss?
That was a mean trick you pulled there, Hubris.
Oh? Are you disappointed?
Hubris, father. Hubris? You're going with Hubris? You know that's not going to be easy, right? You're pretty sure this guy hates you.
But there's the chance that he likes me.
The list of chores he gave you pretty much proves it. Okay, yeah, I guess so. What is it with all these older guys and putting me to work? Then again, none of the others look all that appealing. Hubris is going to be difficult, but he's probably your best option. Taking a deep breath, you head off to find Hubris. I think Hubris really would be the toughest of them all. I mean, he's the one who initiated it, and then you're going to be asking him for help. He's like the least person who would help you. Eros would probably help you more willingly than he would. It was now that you realize that you have no idea how to find Hubris's office. And now, you're lost. Again. Do I gotta keep my hand on the save button? Why don't these guys have a map or something? Hey, gorgeous. What was that, darling? Ah! Where did you come from?
I've been here the whole time. Didn't you hear me?
No.
You should probably get your ears checked, human.
Never mind my ears. Do you know where Hubris's office is at?
Oh. Why do you want to know?
Well, you see... What do you say? Do you tell him your plan, or do you lie?
Oh, I see what's going on.
No, you don't. You do?
You have a crush on Hubris.
No! You found my weak point. My plan, my carefully curated plan. You found me out. No. Your face heats up. I do not. I barely even know the guy. Never stopped me before.
You don't need to lie to me, darling. I'll keep your little crush a secret, don't worry.
I don't have a crush.
Just keep walking down this hall, and then turn left. You can't miss it. Well, I better get going. Goodbye, darling. Good luck with your crush.
I do not have a crush.
Eros walks off, Hubris and Espoir sitting in a tree.
Eros leaves, humming a little tune. As if you would fall for someone like Hubris. Yeah, how could... A daddy? Me? Never. How could I even fathom such a thing? He looks like a wrinkly Sphinx cat. Oh, he's not that bad. And, well, at least you know where to go now. You enter the office, only to find no one there. Now that you get to have a good look at it, it's really messy. There are papers all over the floor, like the place got hit by a mini tornado. You should probably leave, but you couldn't help but be a little curious. It wouldn't hurt if you looked around, right? What this? Above the desk, you spot a large picture. It's a picture of Hubris, and he's smiling. Is that even possible? Hubris smiling? I will make you smile, Hubris. He looks a lot younger, too. Standing next to him is a tall, gorgeous man with long, flowing white hair and deep purple eyes. He has a very punchable face. At the front is a beautiful young woman with blood-red hair and ruby eyes. Beautiful. On the right is what looks to be a couple. The first woman has short black hair and bat wings on her head. Oh, she does. Beautiful. The second woman has long black hair and kind-looking eyes. Adorable. Are these guys Hubris's friends? You're surprised that he even has any. Hubris, where are your friends? I can be your friend. What's that? What you writing? The desk is covered in paper. Must be important documents by the looks of it. Makes you wonder what kind of job Hubris has to be able to afford this huge mansion. Whatever it is, it must be something that keeps him so busy that he doesn't have the time to clean up.
As you are scanning the desk, something interesting catches your eye. It's a small red book with a bat symbol on the front with Hubris' name engraved in cursive font. Maybe it is his journal. I don't want to invade his privacy. He would hate that. But I'm extremely curious. Wait, hand, what are you doing? No, don't. What are you doing, hand? That moved completely of not my volition. Taking a small peek wouldn't hurt. Could have some useful information. Maybe you can use it to blackmail him and you can finally get out of here. You reach out to grab it. Suddenly, you hear the door creak open. You quickly turn around to see Hubris standing in the doorway. I was just cleaning. I'm here to clean. I'm here to clean, and cleaning is what I was doing. I was not snooping. He notices you standing near the red book. He walks over to it and snatches it. I am sorry, sir! I hope you weren't planning on reading this. You shake your head. No, I was. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was gonna read it.
No, sir. I wouldn't dream of it.
Mailed. There goes your blackmail plan. Don't ever go near this book again. I will go directly for that book. I will beeline for that book. My entire reason for playing this game now is for that book. You quickly nod your head.
Yes, sir.
Now, explain to me why you are in my office.
Meowed.
You didn't think of this far ahead. What do you say? Hey, can you help me with the chores? You know, the 100 chores that you gave me?
He's not going to say yes to that.
Well, answer me.
Think of something. Anything. I came here because... I thought you would like some help.
Hubris raises an eyebrow as he stares at you with a quizzical expression. Help me?
Yeah. You seem like a really busy guy, so I thought you would like an extra set of hands. Not to eat or anything.
Hubris says nothing as he continues to stare you down. It looks like he doesn't believe you. I don't need nor want your help. I'm fine with doing things on my own. And I especially don't want any help from a human. I know humans would never willingly help monsters like me. He says it with such distaste, as if you were nothing but mere trash he found on the ground. Now, if you're done fooling around in my office like a bumbling buffoon, I suggest you leave.
Ouch!
Could have at least said please. Just, this level ends right here. He just kicks you out. That's the end of his level. You tried to talk to him again, when suddenly... You hear loud yelling echoing through the house. Oh no, sounds like the boys are fighting. Hubris lets out a loud sigh as he pinches the bridge of his nose. Oh great. They're at it again.
Huh? What's going on?
My brothers, probably arguing about something stupid, no doubt. Usually I would let them sort this out like adults. But sometimes their arguments can become a little too heated, and I have to step in. Last thing I need is either of them getting hurt or making a huge mess.
Maybe I can make them stop fighting.
You?
Don't smile like that, sir.
What makes you think you can?
Determination. I used to do some babysitting back when I was a teenager. If I can get 2 4-year-olds to calm down, I'm sure I can get grown apple men to calm down too.
Hubris stands there, pondering for a moment. Tell you what. If you can get all of my brothers to stop fighting, I'll help you with some of the chores.
All right.
You let out a small gasp.
Really?
That is, if you succeed. My brothers are difficult and stubborn, so this won't be easy. I love them, but they can be a pain in the neck sometimes.
Ha, I see what you did there.
Except for Thonus. He's the least difficult one. But he does give me a heart attack when he sometimes does dangerous things. So, think you can still do it, human?
If it's for you, Daddy, I mean Father, I mean Mr. Hubris, sir. All I ask for is head pats.
You nod your head.
Yes, and my name is Espoir, not human. I also accept Dollface.
Right. My apologies. Well then, let's head off.
All right, children. You're not even a few feet away, and you can already hear Morpheus and Eros yelling about something.
Stop getting your stupid glitter everywhere, you walking disco ball!
Stop stealing my fabric, you walking blueberry muffin! Oh, he does look like a blueberry muffin. I'm gonna call him Muffin.
All right, that's enough.
As soon as Hubris spoke, the two immediately stopped yelling.
Now, what's going on here?
Morpheus shoots Eros a nasty glare.
Eros keeps getting glitter everywhere. It's annoying. He got glitter all in my coffee. Tell him to stop putting so much glitter on himself.
It's just one itty-bitty piece of glitter, Momo. It's not that big of a deal. You can just go make some more. It's not going to kill you. Wait, you cover yourself in glitter? I mean, why not?
Yep, every day.
Why? Eros strikes a pose as if he was in a modeling photo shoot. Because I am a star, darling. I need to shine like one.
You look like a Dollar Tree knockoff of a glittery iPhone case.
Morpheus, have you ever even been inside of a dollar store? I know you didn't just go there, you smooth-looking termagant.
And you look like a living disco ball, too.
I am not a disco ball. Stop calling me that.
Stop calling me a blueberry muffin.
I will when you grow an inch.
You, take that back.
Make me blueberry biscuit.
Oh, girls, you're both pretty. Can I go home now?
As Spot takes one look at these two, like, okay, on second thought, Hubris, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's impossible. I'd rather bench press Beelzebub. Eros and Morpheus continue to yell insults at each other. So, does this happen every day, or...?
Just once in a while. Morpheus, Eros, stop.
Morpheus and Eros stop yelling.
Now, I'm sure there is a way we can solve this peacefully and maturely. Espoir, do you have any ideas?
They all turn to stare at you, waiting for an answer. Well... Maybe you two should just separate. Maybe just separate. Well, ever since I've arrived, you two always seem to bicker and fight. Maybe you should just stop being around each other. I'm not going to stop interacting with my own brother.
Yeah, same here.
Do you two just like arguing? Just because we fight sometimes doesn't mean we hate each other.
Brothers fight all the time. It's normal.
Plus, we live in the same mansion. How are we supposed to not interact? This is a pretty big place, fellas.
Yeah, stupid.
Hey, they're getting along over their shared hatred of me. That's something. They're not fighting. Hey, I'm just trying to help. You guys don't need to crap at me.
Then don't come up with stupid ideas.
And putting glitter on yourself is not a stupid idea? Hey! Morpheus is right. You look like a walking disco ball.
Hey, only I call him that. Back off, blood bag.
Oh, shut up, short buns. Don't call my brother short buns. You curse in my presence, Espoir. Only I can call him that.
Yeah, only he can.
Just a second ago, you two were about to tear each other's throats out. And now you're defending each other? We won't let some human go around and insult us.
Yeah.
Especially if... Especially if it's a wench with some dry-looking skin. Hey! I have eczema!
And flat booty cheeks.
Hey! I have a very voluptuous booty cheeks. My butt is not flat. Might want to look again in the mirror.
Yeah, it's flat as a pancake.
Yeah.
It's flatter than... It's flatter than Eros's buns.
Yeah. Hey!
It's true.
Eros puts his hands on his hips. Let's go somewhere else, Momo. Far away from here.
Yes, let's.
I'll pour glitter directly into your coffee, and I'll pour coffee in your glitter. But hey, I got him to stop fighting. They link each other's arms and leave together.
Now I wish I didn't do that. I've got glitter all over my suit.
Oh, stop whining already, you big baby. Hey, it worked. What? I got them to stop fighting, didn't I? Yes, that may be true. However, I do not appreciate that you insulted my brothers. Hey, well, they started it. I wouldn't have called them those things if they weren't so annoying. You immediately stopped talking. Hubris let out a sigh as he rubs his brow. He looks even more stressed, and did he just grow more gray hairs? Aw. I am too old for this. Let's continue. As you and Hubris arrive at the garden, you hear two people arguing loudly. Uh-oh. You soon realize that it's Beelzebub and Ares. Beelzebub is holding what looks to be a three-headed dog? First vampires, now three-headed dogs? What's next? Zombies? Demons? Werewolves? I have a feeling we're gonna meet all those things. I told you to make Cerberus stop digging up my flower beds. He points at the ruined flower bed. Purple roses are scattered across the ground. Oh no, and we know that they can talk. Some are even chewed up. Oh no! You know how hard I work on those? Now they're ruined. Hey, Cerberus didn't mean anything by it. He's a dog. They're gonna do what dogs do. That doesn't mean he can dig up my flowers. Can't you just put him on a leash or something? No way. Beelzebub can't do that to Cerberus. Cerberus deserves to be free, not locked up. Well, if you don't do something, I will. Oh yeah? Yeah! They growl at each other like mad dogs. It looks like they're about to fight. This could get messy. Luckily, Hubris steps in. Enough! Immediately, the two stop. What is going on here? Ares steps forward. Hubris! Please, in a calmer tone. Hubris, can you tell Beelzebub to control his dog? I've told him time and time again that he needs to get his dog to stop ruining my flowers and burying random stuff in there. Look what I found buried in my poppies. Ares holds up a high-heeled shoe. Where'd you even get that? That has a foot attached to it. Oh, okay. The foot falls off of the shoe and lands on the ground. Where did Cerberus find that? Beelzebub shrugs. Probably someone's grave. Cerberus does like to dig up graves sometimes. Isn't that disrespectful? Who's gonna care, a corpse? They can't care. They're dead. But that's not the issue. Ares points the shoe at Beelzebub. I told you, if your dog buries another thing in my garden, I'm going to make you eat it. Ares shoves the shoe in Beelzebub's face. Now get to chomping! Beelzebub shoves the shoe away, looking disgusted. Ew! No way! Beelzebub is not gonna eat this! Who knows where that thing has been? It's probably covered in germs. Ares once again shoves the shoe back into Beelzebub's face. This wouldn't have happened if you did what I asked you! Beelzebub has tried to train Cerberus, but Cerberus won't listen. Try harder then. I said, enough.
Ares and Beelzebub stopped yelling. They both hung their heads down in shame.
Sorry, Hubris. Sorry, Hubris.
Hubris lets out a long sigh. He turns to look at you.
I hope you have an idea that can fix this.
Confused, Ares and Beelzebub turn to look at you.
Why are you asking the bloodbag for advice? It's a long story. Well, Espoir, we don't have all night.
Get rid of Cerberus? Never. Yeah, build a fence. Yeah, that should work, right? Why not try putting up a fence around the flowers? That way Cerberus won't be able to get to them.
I don't know. I tried to build one once, but, well, one thing led to another, and next thing I know, the mansion is on fire.
What?
Luckily, we were able to put it out in time. I'm not really good at building stuff.
Well, then get someone who is. You got 6 brothers. You know you could get someone else to do it for you, right?
Oh yeah, I guess I could do that. Do not worry, big bro. Beelzebub can build it for you. You know how to build a fence? No, but it can't be that hard. So, what do you need to build a fence? I'm pretty sure wood is involved. Ah, of course.
Well, that went well, yeah.
Beelzebub runs off with Ares following him. Well, I suppose that wasn't a completely terrible job.
Hey, I think I deserve better praise than that.
You got some praise, didn't you? I just hope those two don't cause a huge mess. Or another house fire.
Poor Hubris. He works too hard. They're just building a fence. There's no way they can start a fire doing that.
Knowing those two, I'm sure they'll find a way somehow. Ugh, it's giving me gray hairs just thinking about it.
He wasn't kidding. Before your very eyes, 2 more gray hairs appeared. Sheesh, this guy is a walking ball of stress. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Don't worry about me, Espoir. Now we'd better get going. We need to find Phthonus and Mammon.
Why? Are they fighting too?
No, those two hardly ever fight. They get along quite well. It's just that Mammon's thirst for knowledge can sometimes get him into dangerous situations. And Phthonus likes to go along with him because he thinks it would be fun.
Like hiding a body in the forest?
I don't want either of them getting hurt.
As you and Hubris were leaving the garden, you noticed Beelzebub and Ares standing next to a rather tall tree. What are they? Beelzebub grabs hold of the tree and pulls it out of the ground like it was nothing. Oh, he's so strong.
You think this will be enough wood? Yeah. Okay.
Beelzebub and Ares head off with the giant tree. Another gray hair popped out of Hubris's head.
I'll deal with them later.
You're starting to feel more and more sorry for the old wrinkly man. Aw. You and Hubris find yourself in a long hallway full of many doors.
They might be in one of these doors. You check these doors over here. I'm going to check the doors down here. Careful when entering through them. Some of them might kill you. You might want to use your save button right now.
Oop. Ha. Very funny.
I'm serious.
What?
Mammon has laid out some traps all over the mansion in case anyone were to try and break in. They are extremely dangerous towards humans. So, good luck.
Don't you have a map of where the traps are or something?
Well, I told Mammon to make one, and he said he'll get around to it. He never did. So scream for me when you're about to get murdered.
Looks like you'll have to be really careful about which doors you open. Golly. What's this? This is a nice picture.
This guy looks very familiar. You feel like you've seen him from a game or something.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's my husband, Elias. Oh.
There's sure a lot of Lilith paintings in this mansion. You notice some small text on the bottom of the picture. It's a little hard to read, but you can kind of make it out. It says, "When in doubt, look up."
Oh. Okay.
Weird.
Is that a hint for something? Thank you, Lilith. Well, since up is probably the answer, let's not do that and see what happens. Door number 1.
You open the door. There's nothing but pitch black darkness on the other side.
You see something moving. A large green tentacle wraps around your waist and pulls you in. Dead end. Tentacles. Rude! How about door number 3?
You open the door.
You are met with a roar of flames and are burnt to a crisp. Okay. Dead end. Can't take the heat. Why would you... Door number 2.
You try to open the door, but it's locked. Maybe there's a key around here. You look up at the small chandelier. You notice something small sticking out on top. You take off your shoe and throw it at it. Well, that works. The item falls to the ground. It's a small black key. You pick up the key and put your shoe back on.
That's one way to solve a puzzle. Throw your shoe at it.
Who throws a shoe? Honestly.
Somebody tell Leon S. Kennedy about that.
You insert the key and the door opens. It reveals a small, dark passageway. It is pitch black. You hear
faint chanting coming from it.
Odd. What could be making that noise?
Is it a ghost?
No, they don't haunt this hallway.
Hey!
Hubris pushes you into the doorway.
Hey!
Well, don't just stand there gawking. We don't have all day.
Rude.
Ooh. It's so dark in here, you can't even see your own nose. Just how long is this passage? It feels like you've been walking for hours.
Eep!
You felt something brush past against your foot. You cling onto Hubris tightly.
Calm down. It was probably nothing.
Yoink! Hubris jumps a bit too.
Oh, probably nothing, huh?
It was probably just the wind or something.
Suddenly, a small blue light appears in front of you two.
Ah!
You jump into Hubris's arms, Scooby and Shaggy style.
What is that? Oh, it's precious. Is that a little ghost owl?
The blue light takes form and shapes itself into an owl.
Oh, it's only you, Hootie.
What? Who?
Hootie is my pet. Hootie is a ghost owl that I found many, many years ago.
Hubris holds his arm out, and Hootie flies over to it.
We can use Hootie as a light source. But first, can you please get off of me?
You almost forgot that you were still clinging onto Hubris.
Oops, sorry.
You quickly get off of him. After a few more minutes of walking, Hubris stops.
Look, I see a light up ahead.
He's right. At the end of the passageway, you spot a small glow in the distance, and the chanting is much louder than before.
What are those two doing?
Hubris starts walking even faster.
Hey, slow down!
You chase after him.
Oh no.
You enter a dimly lit room. Before you is a large red circle filled with mysterious symbols drawn in red ink. At least, you hope it is red ink.
The room is completely empty. What was making that chanting?
I don't know.
Suddenly, you see two dark figures approaching you. Ah, please don't kill us! Whoa, hey, take it easy. We're not gonna kill you, Espoir. What? Phthonus? Mammon? Hello? He waves at you.
Sup? What in the world are you two doing here?
And where was that chanting coming from? Phthonus holds up a boombox. He presses a button, turning the music off. Oh, that's my new mixtape. Aw, but why? What? Why were you playing that? Mammon said it would make for a great ambience. Ambience?
Ambience for what? For the demon summoning.
Oh no.
Of course. I thought you said you didn't believe in demons. I don't. But a friend of mine said that they're real and wanted to prove me wrong.
I'm just here for the snacks. Who is this friend of yours? Suddenly, all of the candles went out.
Ask not for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee.
That voice. It sounds like...
Oh, dang it, Lilith. We just lit those up.
Oh, Lilith. Oops, sorry.
Hey, Thorn, can you get us some matches?
Sure. Lilith? Espoir!
Lilith!
Hubris!
Mammon.
Espoir?
What? I wanted to join in too. You know her?
Yeah, she's my friend. Yep, we're best friends.
You're friends with this gremlin?
Gremlin? Aren't you two friends?
No.
Hey, you better not like Lilith.
Thanks to her, I had to pay hundreds of dollars for the damages she did to my walls.
Hubris turns to Lilith.
And you're still living in there, even after I gave you a room.
But I like living in the walls. They're comfy.
Ugh. As for you, Mammon, I don't want you and Phthonus to summon demons if she's involved.
Aw, come on, Hubris, live a little. Yeah, live a little.
You stay out of this, you little freeloader.
Come on, Hubris, we're only going to be summoning a tiny one.
We'll have him out for a few minutes, and then put him back.
Yeah, as long as we don't break the salt ring, we'll be fine. Hubris shakes his head.
No, this is a horrible idea. Espoir, you agree with me, right?
Yeah.
Listen, fellas, you don't want to be dealing with that. Like, I messed up and summoned a really hot demon once, and then I got possessed by it.
Yeah, this is a bad idea.
Thank you. Finally, someone with common sense.
Lilith, I thought you said you shouldn't mess with demons. Yeah, mortals shouldn't mess with demons. But I can.
Oh boy. Come on, Hubris.
Pretty please, with sugar on top.
No, there will be no demon summoning.
But I wanted to make a new demon friend.
Phthonus' eyes grow wider as his bottom lip quivers. Oh, all right.
Oh no, he hit him with the puppy dog eyes.
But it has to be a small one.
Yay! Thanks, Hubris.
Wake. Shush you. I'll be over there keeping watch.
Phthonus lights up each of the candles again. Lilith heads over to the circle and takes out a large black book. She flips through it before landing on a random page. Okay, now I just need to say the ancient words.
Quidam temere verba latine.
The red circle begins to glow as the candles as flames glow brighter. Lilith holds out her hand, and a large silver scythe appears. She raises it high above her head.
And now I shall... Oh! The pizza's here!
Lilith! You ordered pizza.
You can't summon demons on an empty stomach.
Lilith sets her scythe down.
I'll be right back, you guys. Just stay put.
So, seen any good movies lately?
No.
Cool. Dear God, this is so awkward.
You think Lilith would be okay if we went ahead and summoned the demon?
Do not touch that scythe. Leave the demon summoning to the professionals. I can't believe I just referred to Lilith as a professional.
Hey, that's my friend.
You have to agree with me that she's not very bright. That's a funny way to talk about me. Well, he got you there. Thonis picks up the scythe. Thonis! Put that down!
Oh, I'm sure it can't be that hard.
Thonis, no, put that down. That thing is dangerous. Yeah, dude, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Oh, come on. I'll be careful.
Thonis trips and falls onto the circle, breaking the ring of salt in the process. The scythe sticks into the middle of the red circle.
Oops.
The circle opens up. Heckish red flames rise up, lighting up the room in a red glow.
Oh no!
A massive red demon emerges from the hole.
Oh, that's not a little one. Sorry about that, Hubris.
It lets out a blood-curdling scream, causing the whole room to shake violently. Tiny demon, huh? We must have read it wrong. Mammon chuckles nervously.
Ah!
The demon reaches out to grab Thonis. No! Don't you touch the baby! Dang it! No, I wasn't ready for Thonis! I have failed you! I have failed you!
You can't move. You're too frightened to even scream.
Just as Thonis was about to be grabbed, Hubris pushes him out of the way just in time. It then spots you.
Meld!
It raises its fist, and something is thrown at its head.
You leave my friend alone!
The demon stares down at Thonis.
The
demon then reaches out and grabs Thonis. No! Thonis! Let him go! The demon opens its jaws and holds Thonis over its mouth. No, how big is this dude?
The demon's going to eat him.
No!
No, don't eat me. I'm not tasty. Hey guys, I'm back with the pizza. Gasp! Michael, what are you doing?
Dark Mistress.
What?
What did he call her?
You put him down this instant.
Yes, my lady.
Michael gently places Thonis back on the ground. Thonis is still trembling with fear. I think we all are.
Are you okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm fine. Mammon then runs up to Thonis and hugs him. I thought you were a goner.
Same here. Let's never do another demon summoning ever again, please?
Don't worry, Broccoli, we won't.
Please don't call me Broccoli.
Hubris gives Thonis a hug, gripping him tightly.
Aww.
Please, never do something like that again. I don't want to lose you. Nu di no.
Hey yo, Google Translate.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that, Hubris? What do you mean not again?
Ring the law alarms! The law!
Don't worry, Hubris. I won't. Apologize to everyone for what you did.
I'm sorry.
For?
Trying to eat you.
Now go back to the underworld. We're going to talk later.
Yes, Mistress Lilith.
Michael heads back into the hole. The hole closes up after he enters it.
Sorry, Lilith. I got too impatient. It's all right, Pthonus. But next time, leave it to the professionals, okay?
Pthonus nods.
Will do.
Well, now that everything has been settled, never summon a demon ever again, Lilith.
Got it.
Now clean this mess up. Lilith, along with Mammon and Pthonus, head off to start cleaning up the mess. What am I going to do with them? Let's move on. On the way out, you hear the three talking. Pthonus is trying to scrub the circle off of the floor, but is having some trouble. No matter how hard he scrubs it, it won't come off. Ugh.
This red ink is hard to get out. Red ink? What red ink? What are you... yes, red ink. That is totally what it is. And nothing else. Right, Mammon?
Yes.
Okay.
Finally, you and Hubris are back in the hallway. I hope that's the last time I have to deal with demons around here. I already have to deal with 7 vampires, and that's enough monsters for me. What?
Are you going to help me with the chores, like you said?
Hubris lets out a long sigh. I suppose I could.
Yes!
But you're doing most of the work.
Aw, what?
Well, you may have succeeded in getting them to stop fighting, but you could have done it in a much better way. This little, wrinkly bumhole. But a gentleman always keeps his promise, and I suppose I should do just that. Go ahead and get started. There's something I need to do first. Hubris leaves. He's probably heading to his office. Well, at least you got what you wanted. You're still kind of miffed that he's only doing some of the work. Hey, I'm just glad I got some help. You let out a sigh as you head off to start on the chores. Trying to stop the brothers fighting and dealing with a demon took a lot of your time, so you need to be quick. Everything hurts. It feels like at any moment your body is going to fall apart into a million pieces. You can't even walk anymore. You have to crawl on your hands and knees. And who owns 50 lamps? Seriously, no one needs that many lamps. Rich people these days owning more than they need. Well, on the bright side, at least you have all the chores for the night done. You can't wait to get into bed. Hubris, on the other hand, looks just fine. Not a hair out of place, and he doesn't look out of breath either. Mostly because he took all of the easy jobs and sat around on his wrinkly butt doing nothing. He's a busy man, and he calls himself a gentleman. A true gentleman would have helped someone who was struggling to hold a giant butt vase, you know. Hubris covers his mouth as he lets out a small yawn. I feel so exhausted. You squint your eyes at him. Well, I'm heading off to bed. I bid you good night.
Hey, aren't you going to help me get back to my room?
You know where it is. So cold. And then he walks away, leaving you on the cold, unforgiving floor. That bastard! Why are you so mean to me? Granted that I kind of caused more trouble for you and kind of invaded into your home, but still. A gentleman, he says. Ha! You mutter out a string of cuss words as you drag yourself back to your room. Finally, you arrive back at your room. You drag yourself into bed and pull the warm sheets over you. You felt like you were laying in a warm, cozy cloud. As soon as your head met the pillow, you went out like a light. How dare you? How dare you?
I'll tell you about how you did and give you hints. All that stuff.
I could definitely use that.
And as for how you did for the first night, well, Well, you didn't do too bad, but it could have been better.
I wasn't ready for the quick time event. Well, what am I supposed to do? It's not my fault that Hubris is difficult to deal with. Lilith nods her head.
True, I'll give you that. But don't you worry your pretty little head. Lilith has your back.
That's supposed to make me feel better? Lilith rubs her chin.
Well, Hubris cares a lot about his brothers. If you're kind to them, it might help get Hubris to like you more. Also, respect his privacy. Hubris doesn't like it when someone tries to pry into his personal life. Got all of that?
I think so. She pets your back.
Don't worry, Espoir. You still have 6 more nights left. You got this.
I want to get Hubris into a butler outfit, gosh darn it. The bookshelf looms over you like a giant. Some of the book titles are written in languages that you don't recognize. You spot something lying on one of the music books. Ooh, what's this? You pick up the skull. Nani? What the? Where am I? How did I even get here? Turning around, you see someone sitting at the piano. Hubris? No, it's not Hubris, but the man does look strikingly similar to him. He's wearing the same outfit that Hubris wears, but he looks much older. His hair is let down, and he's wearing silver-framed glasses. It looks like he doesn't even notice that you're here. He's busy looking down at the piano keys. Do you think you can handle that? Who is he talking to? As you step closer, you see he is talking to a little boy, probably no older than 10. Hubris? There's no mistaking it. That is Hubris. Kid Hubris nods his head. He turns to face the piano and begins to play. Oh! Hubris's fingers dance gently across the keys. The melodies sound sweet and melancholy. Hubris's father smiles proudly at his son. Wonderful, my son. Simply wonderful. Kid Hubris smiles back. Oh. Now, let's try. Suddenly, a well-dressed, bald man with a serious expression walks into the room. Count Dracula, the Midnight Council needs you.
Ring the law alarms, everyone!
Right now? No, tomorrow. Yes, right now. Hubris's father sighs as he gets up from the piano bench. Looks like piano lessons will have to wait. I'll see you soon, Hubris. He gently pats him on the head and leaves the room along with the bald man. Crestfallen, Hubris sat alone at the piano. Oh, well, okay. What just happened? Was that a memory? You look back at the bookshelf, only to find that the skull is gone. I mean, I would think that's very normal to have a skull on the bookshelf. If I was a rich vampire, that's what I would do. You're not sure if you should just forget what just happened or not. The bookshelf looms over you like a giant. Some of the book titles are written in French, Spanish, English. Some of them are written in languages that look otherworldly. Ooh. I will not read it. No, I will respect his privacy. No, you shouldn't do that. It's an invasion of privacy. You step away from the book. Suddenly, you hear the door creak open. You quickly turn around to see Hubris standing in the doorway. What are you doing in here? Hubris stares down at you. He doesn't look very happy. Or maybe that's just how he always looks. Mailed. You didn't think this far ahead. I wanted to see if you were okay. You were worried about me? Yeah. You seem to be not having a great time, friend, and then I show up. Yeah. You looked really tired yesterday, and I heard that you would be working again today. So I wanted to make sure that you were doing okay. Wouldn't want you to work yourself to death, hee.
Hubris continues to say nothing. You can see the gears turning in his head as he tries to think of a response. Well, as you can see, I'm perfectly fine. You're not so sure about that. You can see bags forming under his eyes. When was the last time this guy slept? Are you sure? You look at him with slight concern. Yes. Now, if you will excuse me, I have much work needed to be done. You tried to talk to him again, when suddenly...
Well, I don't want to tell Eros to stop wearing glitter. I mean, he's a star. He has to shine like a star. But it wouldn't hurt to make some more coffee.
Why don't you just go make some more coffee, Morpheus?
I can't go make more. Why not?
Because we're all out of the brand I like. There was only enough to make one more cup.
And then this a-hole, he points to Eros, comes walking into the room shaking his hair and got his stupid glitter all over my coffee. Can't you just drink a different brand of coffee? You don't tell a guy who looks like that to just switch brands.
I don't like the other brands.
Ugh, you're such a whiny brat. Just drink a different brand. It's not going to kill you.
All the others taste like crap to me.
Ugh, you're so difficult. Okay, how about this? I'll go buy you some more of the coffee brand that you like. Deal?
Fine, I guess.
Morpheus lets out a sigh.
And I'm sorry that I called you a walking disco ball.
It's fine. I'm sorry I called you a blueberry muffin.
You still wear too much glitter, though.
Really? I thought we were having a wholesome brotherly moment. But no! You have to keep bringing that up.
Well, I wouldn't keep bringing it up if you would stop wearing glitter.
Never! I must sparkle!
Vampires don't sparkle!
Well, this one does. Morpheus and Eros walk off, still throwing insults at each other.
Sorry, Hubris. Guess I didn't do too well on that.
It's fine. It's not your fault. Those two can be difficult to manage. And please, do not trouble yourself buying coffee for Morpheus. I will take care of that.
Aw, well that's nice of him.
Besides, you can't leave the mansion. You're forbidden from doing so.
Oh yeah, of course.
Hubris makes a motion for you to follow him. Follow me. We still have the others to deal with. You follow close behind Hubris. Hubris grabs your hand and drags you along.
Oh, he doesn't just push me into the doorway.
Let's go.
Wait, it's pitch black.
Worry not, Espoir. It's only darkness. There's nothing to fear. I'll be over there, keeping watch. Espoir, you'll stand next to me. Just in case if this gets out of hand. Last thing I need is to explain to the Midnight Council why I have a dead human in my mansion. Again.
Wait, what did you say?
Nothing.
You dropping lore, Hubris? Ah! I saved the baby!
Without thinking, you rush over to Phthonus and push him out of the way. Now the thing is about to grab you.
Oh no, Lilith! Get your boy! Get your boy, Lilith!
You close your eyes. Suddenly, you feel a pair of arms holding you. You open your eyes to see Hubris, who saved you just in time.
Oh no, I'm in Hubris's arms. Oh.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so.
Lilith, along with Mammon and Phthonus, head off to start cleaning up the mess. What am I going to do with them?
Ever thought of putting a GPS collar on them?
I have. But I don't wish to invade their privacy. I don't want to become a helicopter brother. That is what I meant.
Sure.
Let's move on.
Finally, you and Hubris exit the passage. You never thought you'd be happy to be back here. You would kiss these walls if Hubris wasn't next to you right now. I really hope those three don't ever attempt something like that again. I would like the rest of my week to be demon-free, please and thank you.
I agree with you. But knowing them, they probably will try something else more dangerous.
Sheesh, Hubris is looking even more stressed just thinking about it. Maybe you should try to take his mind off of it. You know, despite what just happened, I had fun.
Hubris looks at you, both surprised and confused. Really? Why?
You scratch the back of your head. I think it was because of you.
Me?
Yeah. Sure, you might sometimes come off as an old stick in the mud, but you can actually be kind of fun.
Hubris lets out a small chuckle. My, you sure know how to charm an old man.
I try my best. You give him a small smirk.
Well, we'd better get started.
Huh? Started on what?
The chores. I told you that I would help you, remember?
Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about that. With everything that has happened today, it honestly slipped your mind.
You go on ahead and get started. There's something I need to do first.
Hubris then heads off towards his office. Looks like your plan succeeded. And you managed to make Hubris smile. Hey, this is the most wonderful day in the world. You wonder if you can make him smile again tomorrow. But now is not the time to think about that. You have cleaning to do. You quickly head off to start working. So tired. So very, very tired. Trying to rizz up this old man. It's hard work. You want to sleep so badly. You drag your feet across the floor. It felt like they were going to come off at any moment. Why do you own so many sofas? You turn to look at Hubris, or at least you try to. You're so tired you can barely keep your eyes open. Hubris, on the other hand, looks fine, not a hair out of place. Which is weird because he did a lot of the heavy lifting and didn't break a sweat. Maybe he's used to doing this.
It's in case we have some guests over.
But do you need 30 of them?
It's in case we have a lot of guests.
You're pretty sure you saw him smirk. Aww, cheeky old man.
You might want to watch where you're going, dear. You might run into something.
I'm not going to run into any... You then bumped face first into a wall. Ouch.
Here.
Hubris holds your arm.
Allow me to escort you back to your room.
Oh, all right. But only so I don't end up getting any more bruises on my face. Hubris carefully walks you back to your room. Once you two have reached your room, Hubris lets go of you. Thanks.
Pleasant dreams, Espoir.
Hubris exits the room, closing the door behind him. As soon as you are right at your bed, you flop onto it. It's so soft and warm, it felt like you were on a cloud. You close your eyes and let sleep take over you. Oh, how nice, how lovely. I think that went much better.
You did really good. I think Hubris is starting to like you. I'm really surprised, if I'm being honest, with his strong dislike for humans and all. But hey, you're doing great, and that's all that matters.
Okay, fine. What if you just stopped wearing glitter then? Eros, maybe you should stop wearing glitter. Your glitter gets everywhere and is a hassle for everyone to deal with.
But I love glitter. I want to look sparkly.
Maybe you can wear shiny jewelry instead. It's not the same. Besides, I would have to wear a lot of jewelry to get the same effect. And it would be a constant pain to take them off every single night.
Not to mention, it would make so much noise any time he walks. All that jingling and clanking would keep me up. I would never get any sleep.
Okay, well, then why don't you just try wearing a shiny outfit instead? And ruin this iconic look? Are you kidding?
Shiny fabric, when rubbed together, just makes an even more annoying sound.
Sheesh, picky much. Makes you wonder how Hubris is able to handle these guys on the daily. You feel sorry for the poor man. No wonder he always looks so stressed. There must be something that can make Eros and Morpheus happy. What can still make Eros glittery and not make too much noise or a mess? Suddenly you got an idea. Wait, I think I know how to fix this. Eros, you like glitter, right? Yes, obviously.
It's not that hard to miss.
And you like to take good care of your skin, right? Yes. Where are you going with this? Why don't you try wearing glitter makeup instead, like glitter skin lotion? Oh yeah, I used that for a while, like in the 90s. Not only will it still make your skin glittery, but it will also make your skin smooth and hydrated. And it doesn't make a huge mess. Ooh, I didn't know those things existed. I must have one.
I guess that doesn't sound so bad. At least I won't have to worry about getting glitter all over me anymore.
I think you could use some glitter, Morpheus. You'd look adorable. Hey, Morpheus. I'm sorry that I called you a blueberry muffin.
It's okay. And I'm sorry I called you mean things too.
Yay, now give me a hug.
No! Do not touch me, you're covered in glitter!
But brothers hug when they forgive each other.
We can hug later.
No, the moment will be ruined then. Aww. Eros chases after Morpheus.
Get away from me!
Get back here and accept my hug! You look over at Hubris to see him laughing. Oh. Hubris has his head turned the other way, a hand covering his mouth. It's faint, but you can see a small smile. Aw, that's the real goal of this game. Make Hubris smile. Return Hubris's smile. Once Hubris realizes that you are staring at him, he quickly composes himself. Good work. That's all? Good work? I don't get a pat on the head or something? Head pats, please. Why in the world would I do that? I just think I deserve a little more than that. What do you want? A kiss? Monsieur! What? You feel yourself heat up like a burning flame. I'm only jesting. He lets out a soft chuckle. That was a mean trick you pulled there, Hubris. Oh? Are you disappointed? No. Well, if you don't want me to kiss you, then there is no reason to be angry. Oh, well, then I'm very angry. You try to come back with a retort, but you cannot think of anything. Now, if we are done here, may we please move on, Espoir? Yeah. I'm gonna be thinking about that for the rest of the night. You follow close behind Hubris, your cheeks still feeling red hot. Stupid old man. How dare he tease you like that? Get a dog whisperer? Why not get a dog whisperer? And where are we supposed to find one of those? Oh, Beelzebub knows. Beelzebub's friend Sally is a werewolf. She understands dogs better than anyone. Why didn't you ask for her help before? Beelzebub, honestly, didn't think of it until now. Just promise me you will ask for her help soon. I don't want Serby messing up my flowers anymore. Don't worry, Beelzebub will. Beelzebub is sorry that Cerberus dug up your flower bed. Beelzebub knows you worked really hard on those. Beelzebub will buy you new flower seeds to make up for it. It's okay. I know Cerberus didn't do it out of malicious intent. So, we're good? We're good. Awesome. Beelzebub grins. Now, if you'll excuse Beelzebub, he has to take Cerberus to see Sally. Oh, yeah, that worked out much better instead of them uprooting a tree. Beelzebub picks up Cerberus and leaves. Well, I better get back to fixing this up. See ya, Hubris. Not bad, human. Not bad? That's all I get? Not even a head pat? Or even a hand holding? Well, what do you wish for me to do?
Give me money.
And then Hubris says, how about a pizza party? I'm not giving you money, sorry. Your smile is enough. What? No fair. I have to clean a huge mansion. I should at least get something. Yes, but you wouldn't be in this mess if you hadn't broken into my home. That wasn't entirely my fault. He has you there. Anyways, we'd better go find Mammon and Phthonus. I'll be over there, keeping watch. Espoir, you'll be next to me in case it gets out of hand.
Oh, okay.
You stand next to Hubris. He puts a hand on your shoulder and pulls you closer to him. Oh, dear. He puts a hand on your shoulder and pulls you closer to him. Sorry. I would just feel better if you stand close to me. I don't want you getting hurt. You feel your cheeks heat up.
Thank you, Hubris.
I still didn't do it. I'm gonna get that man in a butler outfit if he kills me.
20 minutes later.
Hubris! Gosh dang it. Why won't you let me love this man? I will get you in a butler outfit, you gosh darn man. Well, what do you wish for me to do?
Give me money.
I'm not giving you money. Sorry. What? No fair. I have to clean a huge mansion. I should at least get something. Yes, but you wouldn't be in this mess if you hadn't broken into my home. He has you there.
Well, can I get a head pat?
Excuse me? Head pat?
Yeah, I want you to pat my head.
But why?
Everyone loves a pat on the head. Is there a problem with that?
It's just a very odd request. But if that's what you want...
Hubris head pats?
Hubris gently pats your head. Hubris gently pats your head.
This is the greatest day in the universe.
Satisfied? Very! Yes, very. Good. Now, we never speak of this again.
Oh, he holds my hand this time.
Hubris grabs a hold of your hand. Let's go.
But it's pitch black. I can't see a thing.
Worry not, Espoir. As long as I am by your side, you have nothing to fear. Finally, you and Hubris exit the passageway.
I'm so happy to be back here. I don't want to deal with any more demons ever again.
Hubris lets out a small chuckle. I'll make sure the rest of your week is demon-free then. Hubris frowns. I do hope those three never try anything like that again. I don't want to ever lose any of my brothers. Poor guy. He really cares about these guys. What has happened to you, Hubris? What has taken your smile? Just the thought of them getting hurt is making him stressed. Maybe you should try making him feel more at ease. Yes, I will protect the babies. I will protect them with you. I'll keep them safe, Hubris. I will keep your boys safe. What? Why? You've only known them for a day. Technically, at this point, it's been like 4 or 5 days. This is true, but you really seem to care about these guys. And they make you happy, even if they do drive you up a wall sometimes. It would be a shame if anything bad happened to them. I'm starting to like these goofballs. Hubris gives you a kind smile.
Thank you, my dear.
He then gently takes your hand to his lips and kisses it.
And that was thanks for saving my brother earlier.
You feel your face heat up. A fire truck is now on its way. It was no trouble at all. I kind of acted impulsively. Just doing what any other decent person would have done. You giggle nervously.
I'll have to treat you to something nice tomorrow, my dear.
You feel your face grow warm as he calls you his dear. Why do you like it when he calls you that? What do you have in mind?
Do you like cake, my dear?
Cake?
Yes, cake. I love cake! You see, a friend of mine has sent me a
Quatre quarts.
from Paris. I wouldn't mind sharing some with you. That is, if you would like to have some.
You nod your head. Oh, yes, I would love to have some.
Wonderful. I'll make some tea to go with it. I don't mean to brag, but I make some darn good tea.
Well, we'll just have to see if that statement holds true tomorrow.
I guess so. But first, we have work to do.
You're going to help me with the chores?
I made a promise to you, didn't I? And a gentleman always keeps his word.
Hubris heads off towards his office. Let's start with your office, man. You touch your cheeks to see that they're still warm. You fan yourself, trying to calm down. Geez, calm down, Espoir. No need to get so worked up. It's just, him saying thanks. It's not a date or anything. It's totally not a date. It's definitely a date. Ah! When did you get here? Oh, just long enough to see Hubris kiss your hand. Shut up, Arrows. It's not like it's exactly what I wanted. And ask you out on a date. Oh yeah, we are gonna have like cake and tea together. That is a date. That's totally a date. It's not a date. Yes, it is. Just get out of here. Go on. Eros runs off, giggling. Sheesh, how does Hubris deal with him on the daily? Oh!
What was Eros giggling about?
Oh, nothing to You stop. Hubris has come back, wearing a different outfit. He was dressed up in a very stylish butler outfit. Oh! And he looked darn good in it.
Are you all right, my dear?
You really hope you aren't drooling. Yeah, I'm fine.
Well then, shall we begin?
Oh, yes. You and Hubris head off to do the chores. Oh, so tired. So very, very tired. Everything hurts. You feel like your limbs are going to fall off at any moment. You drag your tired feet across the floor. Hubris, on the other hand, looks just fine, not a hair out of place. Why do you own so many dishes? First it was the lamps, then the couches, and now you've got like 1,000,000 plates.
Well, what else are my guests supposed to eat off of? Their hands? You humans do use plates, don't you?
Haha, very funny.
Do be careful. You might accidentally bump into something.
I'm not going to bump into... Oof. You ran straight into a wall. Ow. Okay, so maybe I do need some help.
Here, allow me, my dear.
Suddenly, you're lifted up into the air. Hubris is holding you in his arms. Hubris, you don't need to do this. He smiles warmly at you.
Do not fret. This is no trouble at all.
You feel your cheeks begin to heat up again. That fire truck is just coming down the street once again. 5-alarm fire in your cheeks. You let Hubris carry you back to your room. He enters your room and gently lays you down on the bed as if you were made of glass.
Pleasant dreams, my dear.
He kisses your hand again. He stares at you for a little bit as if he was studying you. His gaze is intense, as if he was staring into your very soul. Is something the matter? He shakes his head.
No, nothing is wrong.
Finally, he lets go of your hand. He smiles at you one last time before leaving your room. You lay your head down on your pillow, and you immediately fall into a deep sleep. I'm gonna wake up with a wedding ring next to my pillow in the morning, aren't I? Lilith. Lilith's happy expression suddenly becomes one of concern. Oh no. What's the matter?
Oh, it's nothing. Just, be careful around Hubris, okay?
Huh? Why? We had a grand old time.
Hubris can be a little overprotective of those he cares about.
I don't mind that. Please let him helicopter me. Actually, no, that probably would be terrible.